25 years after the House of Commons unanimously committed to end child poverty once and for all, a new report has been released updating the situation in Canada. As the CBC's Joanna Remiliotis reports, not only are children still going to bed hungry, but their numbers are even higher than before.
The isolation, the uncertainty, the guilt.
Hello, Malikusalam. Hi, Ma.
Like so many single mothers struggling to survive, Sadia Khan struggles through it all.
It makes me feel like guilty because I'm not able to provide for him.
Are you sleepy?
Khan was pregnant and alone when she fled an abusive spouse in Pakistan 2 years ago. Now she and her son are part of a sad set of statistics that keep growing. According to a new Campaign 2000 report, 1 in 5 Canadian children are poor. In other words, more than 1.3 million are living in poverty. That's up from 1 million poor children in Canada 25 years ago. Despite the lofty political promise by all federal parties to eliminate child poverty by the year 2000, Laurel Rothman says a federal action plan with targets and timelines never materialized. This year's report echoes the same recommendations that come every year: more affordable housing, more affordable childcare, enhanced child benefits for low-income families.
This is not like discovering a new cure for cancer. We have the tools, we have the evidence, we have the mechanisms.
But whether it's a lack of political will or economic setbacks like the recession, more and more families are resorting to handouts.
We store a lot of the stuff here for the
Ali Khan Suleiman runs a charity for 3 underprivileged neighborhoods in Toronto. He can't keep up, and why this fall he felt he had to do something different.
You can also do that at the end.
A pilot project to help young mothers gain certified business skills. It's grassroots social policy.
The idea is to invest in the families now so that they can then invest in their children.
Good boy, good boy.
Khan lived in women's shelters until she got this subsidized apartment a few months ago. Welfare and food banks are her lifelines, but she desperately wants a job and a real future for her son.
The hardest part for me is the uncertainty. Will this situation get better? Or will it get worse? What did you eat today for lunch?
Optimism. Poverty, she says, robs that
Did you
too.
like the orange?
Joanna Remiliotis, CBC News, Toronto.
When you break it down by province, some are doing better than others. While the national average for kids living below the poverty line is 19%, the province with the lowest rate is Quebec, 15%. And the highest is Manitoba, 29%. The report says the discrepancy can be attributed to many factors, including each province's public policies and social services. Among Indigenous people, 40% of children are living in poverty.